Hey guys, it's Generic Joe, and welcome back to another episode of Smashing Around. I haven't done one of these in a few weeks now. I don't remember when episode 3 went up, but I am so sorry about what happened. I promise this sort of drought isn't going to happen again. It's still going to go back to being weekly after this, hopefully, provided everything goes well. But this is the first of the DLC episodes, and I didn't expect episode 4 to be the first of them, but this game has 6 DLC characters, 5 of them in the Fighter Pass, and then the bonus character, which is Piranha Plant. And we are going to spend 6 episodes for each respective character. So how it's going to work is I'm going to go to training mode, and I'm going to play as the new DLC character, just kind of figure out what their moves are like, what their tilts are, what their specials are, and, you know, how good they are as a character. Also, listen to the voice clip of Piranha Plant.
Piranha Plant!
He just says it so epically. It's like,
Piranha Plant!
Sorry, I just find that really funny. But we're going to just kind of look through this character, see what he's like, and then, after we're done doing that, I'm going to check out the Kirby copy ability, as well as the Palutena's Guidance conversation for the character. Just kind of give a general overview of him and some first impressions on him. And then we're going to do a best 3 out of 5 matchup with him. I'm going to do a Ditto with a CPU opponent. And we're just going to be playing best 3 out of 5. He's going to be playing Piranha Plant, and I'm going to be playing Piranha Plant. And we're just going to be trying that. If you want to skip to the 3 out of 5, go ahead and skip to the timestamp on the screen right here. And I will jump ahead to the actual matches when I play as Piranha Plant. Also, for future reference, normally I will play with a human player. But in this particular instance, I don't have anyone to play with. So I am not going to be... there's no guest in this episode. It is just me. And, oh wait, is this new? I don't remember being able to pull up the list before of, like, the moves. But yeah, there's Piranha Plant. Here's all of his special moves and his final smash. So I'm just going to be trying all this stuff out. I have not played the character before, so again, this is why this is, like, first impressions. And also, another thing to keep in mind for the 3 out of 5 is I'm going to be playing the 3 out of 5, and then one match afterwards on the stage that comes with the DLC character. This is the exception, though, because Piranha Plant doesn't have one. So, let's see here. So, this is his crawling cycle. You got a walking cycle here. And he's got, like, such bizarre animations. And a lot of people, including myself, were upset about this character when he first got revealed, but honestly, the more I think about it, the more I realize, like, you know, it's a bonus at the end of the day. It's a bonus character that they added into the game. So I'm not really all that upset about it. At least not anymore. So he just kind of jabs with his leaf. He's got, like, the spike version. I remember seeing that in Galaxy 2. And does that? Yes, that does. It does get opponents from the side, just like Chrom and Roy's up B. Okay, so we got that. What's the tilt like? The tilt is just a simple bite. Down tilt is just swiping him. Up tilt is him, like, shaking his head. That's kind of weird. Got standard attacks. This thing, I don't understand how this works. So it's like you shoot it off to the side, and then you can kind of control it. And you can eat it again. Oh, that I don't understand how that move works. His running animation. Oh my god. Look at that. That's hilarious. What else do we have? Side B. Side B is like a... Oh, wait. Is it a charge thing? So you hold it down and you charge it. And then he's got, like, a poison cloud around him. Okay, so it's like a... Hold on, how much... Let me reset his damage. How much does that do? Oh my god! 57 when it's fully charged? Oh, you don't even have to hold it. You could just hit the button once. I guess it does have somewhat limited range, though, so I guess that's the... God damn, almost 60% off that one move. This is also kind of a weird one, the down B, because it's like you just reach out like that, and you just launch them. That's sort of a weird one. You can also do that in midair, I think. Yeah, all I know about Piranha Plant, all the information I have on him is just from the November Direct. And his up B is like it's the weird helicopter thing. So he's like, wee! Woo! So I guess, taunts. You can look over his taunts. What? That is kind of weird. He does a little spin thing there. We're also going to have to try and see if we can see his victory animations. I haven't seen those yet. Again, this is first impressions. I tried to stay off the internet last night after I found out that this guy was in the game. So yeah, his taunts are kind of weird. This is overall just a really goofy character. And we got a low frame rate taunt here. I'm assuming this is supposed to represent like an older Mario game where you had limited animation. Okay, well, that's fun and all. Let's go into a couple other training matches. See what the Kirby hat is like for this guy, because I haven't seen that yet. Because that's something I saw a Reddit post that said Kirby, and I'm like, oh god, wait, there's an image attached. I can't look at that. I can't look at that. Let's just go with Kirby and have Piranha Plant as the opponent. Okay, I don't need to disable any of my stuff. Let's just what the hell? Oh my god, wait a minute. Have I seen this before? Did they show this before? Oh, and he just has the spike ball, and he blows it up. Or not like blows it up, but like, you know. What the... Wait, that's the same, like... That spike ball thing I just showed with Kirby. Is that the same model? I can't tell now, because it's gone. That is so bizarre. This is so weird looking! Look at the... Oh, yeah, it's the Y button is the camera. Look at that! It's just being eaten. I feel like I've seen that before. I don't remember where, though. I don't know if they showed that before. Alright, we're going to quit trading one last time and then go back in with Pit and the Piranha Plant. So, give me a second here. Okay, so they still haven't fixed the problem where the CPU gets to keep their same character, but the players don't. I still don't understand that. But here we are. We're just going to go into standard Palutena's Temple and see what the guidance conversation is for Piranha Plant. And yes, it is actually unique. I'm going to be doing this for every DLC character because they are all unique this time around. It's not just like the whole bullcrap, oh, it's a character from another dimension, I don't have data on them. No, all the DLC characters are going to get their own conversations this time around, which is awesome. So, let's do this legit and not slow down time, because I'm not a cheater like most people. Yeah, there we go. Alright, let's listen to this.
Is that a Piranha Plant?
Not so loud. She'll hear you.
Did someone say piranha plants?
Oh no.
I wrote my thesis on piranha plants. There are just so many species. You got your basic piranha plants, your fire piranha plants, the chewies, nipper plants,
Nippers really count? I guess, yeah.
Pegasus hylax, piranha pests, piranha sprouts, frost piranhas, putrid piranhas, proto piranhas, piranha fawns, piranha beans, mom piranhas, small piranhas, blaster piranhas,
Half of these are fake, right? There's no way all these are real.
spider piranhas, dino piranhas, fire stalking piranhas, piranha dwarfs, river piranhas, big piranhas, stalking piranhas, big fire piranhas, prickly piranhas, kiwi piranhas, inky piranhas, gold piranhas, big bone piranhas, piranha pods, piranha creepers, nipper squirt patches, paper fire piranhas, poison piranhas, big poison piranhas, upside down piranhas, DD piranha, paper PD piranha, PT piranha.
Whoa.
I haven't even started with all the minor variations.
Enough, Faridi! I never want to hear the word piranha ever again!
I guess that means I'm not getting any fighting tips. Thanks, Faridi.
Yeah, that kind of sums up my problem with Palutena's guidance. They changed Veridi's voice actress, and I don't like her. There was actually this this little thing called Hades Misguidance done by Zelda Universe. I don't know how many of you guys have seen that. The voice actress they got to play Veridi actually sounds better than the voice actress that plays Veridi in this game, which is kind of sad because that's a fan thing. That was very, very strange. Just like everything about Piranha Plant, even his Palutena's guidance conversation is weird. But yes, I am really happy that all the DLC characters are getting fighter conversations, or sorry, Palatea's guidance conversations, because that means that we're gonna get one for Joker. And considering the fact that in the Richter conversation, Alucard shows up, yes, that is real. Alucard actually shows up in the Richter conversation. Because of that, that gives me just so much more hope that we're gonna see Futaba, or at least some of the other Phantom Thieves, show up in the Palatea's guidance conversation for Joker. And hopefully we'll have something similar for all the other characters. So as you can see here, this is a standard like 3-stock sort of matchup here. It's standard stuff. We're just going to go on the battlefield variants of all the stages. And when you set it to random, it will actually change. If this takes more than 3 matches, then when we go back to the supposed first map, it's actually going to change to another random match, or a map. It will go to another random map. It's not going to go to the same one that it picked out the first time. So, wait a minute. I forgot. We have to do there's also the classic mode for Piranha Plant. I guess we'll do that first before I do these matches here, because these matches probably won't take too terribly long, especially considering we're playing the best 3 out of 5 setup. So let's go into classic mode, and we'll play as this new-fangled Piranha Plant. And by the way, it's funny that she mentioned the nippers, because wait a minute, this is actually equal now. Separate character portraits and no Mii fighters and no random means that this is actually equal now. When they add more characters, that's just going to throw this whole thing off. But it's funny that Veriti mentioned nippers in that conversation, because there's actually, it's a nipper spirit in this game, and when you could upgrade it to level 99, and when you do so, it changes to PD Piranha instead of the regular Piranha Plant or anything like that. So that is actually very, very funny that they did that. And that was just something kind of funny I noticed, because, well, they don't need to have it evolve into a Piranha Plant, because now we have the actual character, and I'm going to earn that spirit afterwards. So this is called New Bloom, I think it said, and we have to fight all the Inklings. I don't really know what the New Bloom thing means. Oh, I forgot to check his aerials earlier. Does he have a spike? Yes, he has a spike. Oh my god. Of course, why am I even surprised anymore? Oh, he's got like a fire thing, and I'm dead. Shit. I have to use another no, I'm using gold. I'm not, no, that was too embarrassing of a loss. I was just checking out his moves. So, let's figure out what the New Bloom thing means here. We've got the Inklings. These guys are kind of fresh, so maybe it's going off of, like, modern characters or something? Alright, here we go. Okay, so you can still move around while this is going on. And this is referencing PD Piranha in, when he was in Subspace Emissary for Smash Bros. Brawl, because he had, like, the 2 cages. And that's the end of that. Alright, so we beat all the Inklings, and, oh, my global smash power increased. Great, cool, whatever, I don't care. I'm not gonna play this game online. Ridley and Dark Samus. So is it gonna be, like, all new characters? Is that what it is? Like, all characters that are new to Smash? Well, I guess, I feel like we already have that. Isn't there another character that does that already? A character where it's just like you fight all newcomers? One of them is like that, right? I don't remember who had it, though. I haven't beaten Classic Mode with every character. According to the statistics, I've only beaten it with like 13 characters or something like that. I'll have to check the number after this, but I'll put up the number as of completing Piranha Plant and his Classic Mode, what the number is now. Oh, hit him with the Pokeball! Or her, sorry. God, everyone just gets on your case if you say Dark Samus is a he. Oh, look at that. We're back up to 3.5. Okay, so we got Simon and Richter. These are also new characters. So yeah, I guess New Bloom is just all newcomers to Smash Brothers. But again, I feel like there's another character that had that already, isn't there? I swear to God. Well, I guess this is actually multiples, because we're actually fighting Simon and Richter. We fought Dark Samus and Ridley. And it's like sets of 2 for new characters. But then again, I think the Inklings were... Oh, shit!
Continue.
Oh, I have to use more gold. And now we're back down to 2.9. Oh my god, I'm really bad with this character. He doesn't seem too bad so far. He just seems kind of weird. I know I've said that a few times now, but it's true. Like, this character is very bizarre. And Richter's dead now. He just kind of died because he can't recover properly. King K. Rool and Chrom, both of those characters were revealed in the same direct. Then again, Dark Samus was also revealed in that direct. These are like the two characters from the August direct that we haven't fought so far. I guess that's actually a bit more accurate. Because we fought Dark Samus. Because Dark Samus was revealed in that direct. Simon and Richter were revealed in that event. And King K. Rool and Chrom were revealed as well. Those are the only two. They don't really fit together, but... yeah, I guess it's just all new characters, even if some of them are echoes, and they are very clearly based on other characters. Like, we fought all three echoes that were announced in the August direct, even though, again, they're echoes, so they're, you know, the game actively acknowledges that they're clones. But he's dead now, so it doesn't... Oh, was I about to blow up right there? You could see the bomb on the right side of the screen. I was about to die right there. Okay, we're back to 3.5. We're back to 3.5. Isabelle and Daisy. Okay, those characters are new. So yeah, it's just all newcomers. Again, despite the fact that half of them are echoes. So they're not actually technically new characters. Like, Daisy is an echo here. And yet, here we are fighting her separately. And let's just see if... what happened to the... okay, there. She does still have it. I thought she stuck it back onto me. I didn't see what happened to the bomb. I was really confused. Alright, nice to play. Yeah, maybe we'll get to 5.0 by the end of this. And we also have Incineroar and Ken. These two guys were revealed in the same direct, along with the Piranha Plant I'm playing as right now. So that's kind of funny. I guess Isabelle and Daisy were kind of paired up because they were the only ones that didn't get revealed together. So there's no real theme there. Like, the Metroid characters at the very least, like Ridley and Dark Samus, they're both Metroid characters. So they had that excuse for being fought at the same time. And now we get to the bonus game, which, it's okay. I don't know. I feel like they could have had, like... I like how some characters will actually, in their bonus game... will have this... they'll play the bonus game sooner. Like, I've seen one or two characters that actually, like, play the bonus game at stage 3. Or something like that. They play it very early on. Some characters are even, like, stage 2 for that. So that's kind of interesting how they mix it up like that. But I feel like the bonus game could have consisted of, like, one of several events. Like, it either could have been this, or maybe a round of multi-man smash, where you fought 20 guys, 15 guys, something like that. I don't know. I feel like they could have just substituted this with, like, something else. I feel like they could have added to this and maybe have the bonus game being a rotational option. Or maybe they could have, you know, if they had brought back Target Blast, that could have been, like... what I'm saying is just, like, certain mini-games be shown here, instead of it just always being the bonus game. You know, kind of like how the bosses get mixed up every now and then. Speaking of bosses, which one are we fighting? The Rathalos! Yeah! I mean, to be fair, we could have fought, like, half the bosses in this game, and it would have made sense, because it's all supposed to be new characters. But Rathalos is the most new, because he's not part of a series that is represented by a character. I don't know how it makes him any more new than the others, actually. That doesn't make sense. Well, I guess Monster Hunter is more modern than, like, Dracula. I guess Monster Hunter is more popular than, like, or more recent. Let's try that again. I guess Monster Hunter is slightly more new than Castlevania, because Castlevania was, like, the 80s, and Kirby was also in the 80s. First Monster Hunter game was on, like, the PS2, I think. Ah! You've got fire. Well, I also have fire. Not that you would know, because you're running away. Yeah, see, like that. Burn! Oh, I just keep smashing them. That works. That works, right? Alright, and after dying twice... Yeah, it was twice. It was twice. We have now finally completed classic mode at let's see what the difficulty is gonna be. It's going to jump up to 5.6. That is really bad. Compared to what I've done for other classic mode characters. Alright, well, we're approaching the 20-minute mark on the recording, so I'm just gonna go ahead and skip this. It's fine, I don't really need to get bonus stuff. I already used a ticket, and I also have almost, like, I have more than half of the spirits, so I don't need to be rewarded with those. So you can see we got, like, the Symphony of Piranha, and Toon Link is conducting it, because of course he is.
Final results.
So we've got Piranha Plant, Spirit. Maria, I already have a Maria Spirit, I'm pretty sure. Nino, I think, is new. Yeah, he's either, that's new. Princess Shokora? Also new. 1,000 coins! Wow, that's actually really nice. Alright, and there we go. Oh, nice! We got a new song. And we got Ike, Path of Radiance version. See, that is why certain characters that already have spirits could be separate characters, because Ganondorf and Ike have, like, separate versions of their spirits that are, like, their own separate thing. Like, there's Ganon from Twilight Princess, and then there's Ike from Path of Radiance that you just saw. And they are separate spirits from the actual characters, so... yeah, that's... so I actually got both of these. These are the ones for KOing fighters from Pokemon and KOing fighters from Fire Emblem, both of which were in that classic mode in the form of Chrom and Incineroar. So it's just, that's kind of funny that there was one of each, and both of them, killing both of them are what caused me to get these challenges, but yeah, I guess that means I only have one song left to get in this game, because I'm at 875 now with that edition. So there's only one more song that I need to get. But we're not going to worry about that right now. Let's just go in and smash. So as you saw there, as you can see on the side of the, with the rule set, this is first to 3 wins. You can actually change that. I don't know how often tournaments will do it, but you could set it so it's a best of 3 or a best of 5. Or I guess I should have called this best 3 out of 5. That would have been a little bit more accurate. And you can set the game up and you can pick the stages in advance. Only problem is you can't switch characters between matches, so that could be a problem. Also, that entrance animation. Oh my god. So anyways, something that came up in the version 2.0.0 update from last night, which yes, it was last night at the time of this recording. So it's very recent. But something that I got added is the ability to short hop on command without needing to, like, press the button at like a very specific interval. You don't have to like super lightly press the button. Now you can actually hit both of the jump buttons. Kind of like how the short hop aerial, you could just hold the jump button and the attack button and it'll do that for you. But now you can just short hop, like just short hop by hitting both of the jump buttons at the same time. Or at least I think it's both the buttons. I don't know if you can use like a button and a stick, but I don't care because I don't use tap jump. So I don't know if you could hit the stick up and also jump at the same time. That also works. And I die because I'm really bad at this game. I got practicing earlier this morning, and it looks like it didn't help. Then again, I haven't played this character before, so I don't really know, like... All I know is that it has a spike, because of course it does. Because, like, 90% of the characters in this game have a spike in some form or fashion, whether it be their down air, some characters have their back air, some characters have their forward air. Like Snake air, Snake has his forward air, for example, here. Mario has the forward air. King Rool has down air and back air. Back air is definitely more powerful, though. Alright, so we're almost both on the last stock, and I almost got myself blown up right there. But aside from the short hop ability, one thing that got added in the update was oh, I almost had that. Was the ability to play Spirit Board in 4-player mode. That is something that I never really... Whoa! What the shit? That was weird. Spirit Board 4-player is not something I would have seen coming. That's like an addition to an already existing mode that I didn't think it would happen. And it's kind of bizarre that they did something like that. But that does give me hope for the future, because my biggest problem with this game is that it feels like there's nothing to do. Like, you've got the exact opposite problem of Smash 4. I don't know if I've said this on video before, but it's like the exact opposite problem of Smash 4. Because in Smash 4, you had, like, all the modes you could ever possibly want in your life. But at the same... I'm an idiot. I said I was gonna do a Ditto, and I didn't do the Ditto, and it took me a whole match to realize... I'm so fucking stupid. Reset. Alright, now we actually have both characters as Piranha Plant, like I wanted in the first place. Stupid. I got through that whole match. That was a waste of time. Alright, well, I'm not gonna repeat myself. I'm just gonna have that in the video. It's fine. I mean, that's one extra match that I would have played for another character to play on their stage, so I guess it works out. I just played that match first. But what I was saying was the 4-player Spirit Board thing kind of gives me hope for the future, because if you because like I was saying, this game has the exact opposite problem of Smash 4. In Smash 4, you had, like, all the modes you could ever want, but they're all bad. Like, there are 2 good modes in Smash 4. On the 3DS, it was Smash Run, and on the Wii U version, it was Crazy Orders. That's it. I refuse to believe any of the other modes in that game are good. The only one I would consider, like, remotely good is Home Run Contest, but it's just Home Run Contest. How do you screw that up? Actually, it's probably kind of easy to do, considering they screwed up Target Test, and it was horrible in Smash 4. Now it just doesn't exist. Oh, that would have been so good if that hit. Alright, well, I got him with the down air, so it works out. But now this game has, like, all the content in the modes. Like, Classic Mode is unique to every single character. They all have their own unique versions of Classic Mode. And Adventure Mode takes, like, 30 hours to 100%, 30 to 40 hours. Depending on who you're talking to. I personally 100%ed it in about 28, which I'm just gonna round up and say 30 hours, because that's, you know, close enough. Oh, I guess I didn't check out his grab earlier. I just realized it. There are a lot of things I really should have checked out earlier. You have some modes, and there's a decent amount to them. But it doesn't feel like... I don't know how to describe it. It just doesn't feel like there's a lot of them as a result. So, like, there's more substance now over actual, like, stupid, like... Smash 4, it's just like, here's All-Star Mode, and Classic Mode, and Multi-Man Smash, and all this other crap, and they all feel the same. They all felt like the same mode, and event matches also, which kind of got taken out and sort of replaced with the World of Light Adventure Mode. But there's like 600 battles in Adventure Mode. I don't think 600 events is like... That is way too much. I don't know. There's just something about the modes in this game. It's just like there's not as many of them as there were before. They took out stuff like Break the Targets, or Target Tests, and... Home Run Contest that I mentioned earlier, but they added the ability to play 4-player and Spirit Board. So what I'm thinking is, if they're going to change pre-existing modes and add more to them, and also, for those who didn't know, you can actually play the in-game tournament mode with Amiibo. Yeah, a lot of people don't actually seem to know that. They seem to... They're kind of like constantly whining and complaining like, oh, why couldn't you use an Amiibo in the tournament mode? You can. You just didn't try hard enough. You didn't look hard enough. I did, and so I know that if you go to if you go to tournament mode, you can like switch the character around, and so that instead of being a CPU or a player, it's an amiibo, and then you just scan the amiibo in right then and there. I don't know if you have to set it as a human player first, or if you can set it as a CPU, and either way it works. I'm not quite sure, but you can do that. And I don't think that was there at launch, because I think people tried it at launch, and it didn't work, so they just assumed, alright, that's not going to happen. But then it did happen. So, now that they've done that, and also added 4-player to Spirit Board, I'm thinking maybe they can do some pretty big updates for this game and add more modes through updates. Maybe not through the DLC packs, like don't make it a requirement that you play a DLC pack in order to, or you buy a DLC pack, sorry, in order to get that stuff, because they might end up putting in more DLC for the game, and we will have another Fire Emblem Echo situation where it's like there's more, the DLC costs more than the actual game, and it's not very good. Also, that shit was awesome right there. That was an awesome move I just pulled off. First spike with Piranha Plant. But if they add more modes via updates like they did for this one, I'm all for that, okay? Like, I am totally okay with them doing something like that. Because if they can add more modes via updates, like, just imagine every time we get a new character, we get a new mode or returning mode. Like when Joker gets released, they added target test, but maybe make it similar to Brawl, because I understand making 70 versions of target test would not be worth it for the development team or the players. So maybe just like have 10 stages that everyone can play, just like in Brawl, and then just have it so that certain, you can play them with any character. I think that would probably work out. Just 10 stages of target test. So, like, when Joker gets put in, they have that, and then in the future, when we have DLC Character 2, they put in Home Run Contest or something like that. You know, whether it be, like, Sora or something. Honestly, I'm surprised Sora isn't... I would be more surprised if Sora didn't get in. Because Kingdom Hearts 3 came out yesterday at the time of this record. Oh, shit! Oh, wow. I guess that's how effective that move is. It has a lot of reach. Oh, you can aim it downwards too when you're in midair? Oh, dude, that is a way too powerful move. That is a scary move. Oh my god. But do you get hurt by the neck though? That's the question. Because if you can't get hurt by the neck, then I mean, it goes past that point. It's an extension. So yeah, you can see the head covers that entire area there. So I guess it doesn't matter. That move is scary. That is also not the one I wanted to use. But yeah, Kingdom Hearts 3 came out. Yep, I shouldn't have done that. Revengeance. Come on. Kingdom Hearts 3 came out yesterday. It came out yesterday, so I'd be really surprised if Sora didn't get put in the game, because like Kingdom Hearts has been on Nintendo platforms multiple times. Like there was a DS iteration, there was a 3DS game as well, and stuff like that. So if he doesn't get in, I'd be really surprised. Also, back to the game, Piranha Plant's up B kind of seems like, hold on. It's almost like King K. Rool's up B, almost, but I don't think it hurts the opponent. I'm not seeing any... Yeah, it doesn't look like it damages the opponent. Oh, he had invincibility franchise. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell if it actually hurts them or not, because he won't stay still. Oh, it does hurt! Does it only hurt if you keep pressing the button? Because that's what I was doing. I don't know. I guess it is King K. Rool's up B in that case, because it looks like it damages people, but I can't tell if it just damages people on them. Oh, that did not hit. Don't lie to me, game. What the hell? Why is Mario there? What the... Oh, he actually does use the villain's Mario victory theme. Yeah, I guess he does actually use the... Oh my god, look at all those kills. He does actually use the Bowser and Bowser Jr. victory theme for Mario. Alright, so to wrap this all up, we're gonna go back into we're gonna go back too far, and we're gonna do some standard matches. Actually, you know what? I have a better solution. We'll do a test match so that way it's on one stock, and I'll see what the stuff is like for Piranha Plant, or what the other victory animations are, because this looks hilarious. Alright, cut.
Piranha Plant wins.
Munch, 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 munch. He just kind of chomps. And now he's all like, supposedly he's happy. I can't quite tell. He doesn't have like eyes, so I can't really tell if he's happy or not.
Piranha Plant wins.
Whoa, what the hell? Surprise. He just kind of comes in from above. He's just hanging there. And he's just gonna stay there forever. Alright, well, thankfully, I didn't have to cut a whole lot because I got the other victory animations. I got all 3 victory animations in 3 matches in a row. So that's pretty nice. Mario just shows up out of nowhere in that first one. That was very bizarre. Alright, well, that was the full overview of Piranha Plant. Not bad overall. He's actually a decent character. I wouldn't say he's top tier or anything like that, but he's not bad. He's not a bad character, you know, for a bonus and what's essentially just a free character after you pre-register the game. It's not a bad one. I'm a lot less upset. Oh, nice. That was my 900th spirit. I guess just like, you know, I was I said this before. I was upset at first, but now I've kind of gotten over it because I've realized, you know, it's a free bonus. It's not like I had to spend actual money for this aside from, you know, spending the money in order to get the game and the fighter pass in order to get Piranha. Actually, I don't think you had to get both the game and the fighter pass. I think it was just like if you got the fighter pass, you got the Rex costume, and if you got the game before the 31st, which is tomorrow at the time of this recording, then you would get Piranha Plant. I think that's how it worked. But anyways, this is the spirit for Piranha Plant, and in the future when we do the character overviews, which is kind of what I'm going to call this, the DLC character overviews, I'm going to try and get guests in for that. I didn't do that this time around because it was just sort of a last minute thing. I didn't think Piranha Plant would get added last night, so I wasn't really ready for this, and I didn't want to try and discuss with someone to, you know, meet up this weekend so we could do something like that, because this series of videos goes out on Fridays, so I wanted to get this out on this Friday. Release dates for the other characters are going to kind of determine when those videos come out, but I will try and get one new guest for each of those DLC episodes, and they are going to be in multiple episodes for this series. I'm not just going to get them in for the DLC thing and then that be the end of it. We're going to have guests in for each one, but I will say, if I were to have gotten a guest for this episode, it would have been the Nintendo Sharpay Gamer, absolutely. I would have gotten I would have gotten NSG to do this with me, 100%. So, he will be in this series in the future, just not this episode. So, with that out of the way, thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys next time for whatever, whenever, here on my channel. Goodbye.